Story time. I'm gonna tell y'all about when me and my homies got shot at by an old ass man. He was like in his 80s, 90s or some shit. So this happened though. This happened when I was in Texas though. I was in high school at the time, and this is my second time around in Texas though. My first time was at John Tyler, but this time I'm going to Robert E. Lee because I'm coming back on probation from California. So I can't stay with my mom because she got some legal issues going on, and I didn't want to make the spot hot. You feel me? Not no weird shit, just some, Anyway, I'm going to Robert E. Lee, and my relatives and my relative, my sister, they're going to John Tyler at the time. And so I'm over here by myself. But at the time, with Katrina, that Hurricane Katrina happened just a little bit before this time. It actually happened it happened a little while. It was still new though, but it wasn't that new. It happened. And a lot of them NO niggas, they came to Texas. And there was a few of them out there where I was at, a grip of them. And that's who I functioned with. But the Mexicans out there were Bloods. Then the section I was at, all the Mexicans was Bloods. So I functioned with the Mexicans and I functioned with the NO niggas. But anyway, my mom, she puts me on a lick, right? That's my best friend. We talk about anything. Don't judge my mama. But anyway, she put me on the lick. I call the niggas. They come through. I tell them what's happening. They like, all right. So we go that night. And we planned it out, how we gonna do it. And mind you, we ain't got no thing. So we just going on some, we gonna hand this nigga up type shit, So we get there, we park hella far, we get there, and this driveway's hella long, hella wide, like hella wide and big. So we had to even creep up to the door. And we get to the door, and I knock, do. And this motherfucker come, he opened the door, and he's looking. And I'm like, you got some sugar? And the nigga's like, sugar? And he's like, nah. And he closed the door hella quick. And then as soon as the homie's like, nigga, what the fuck? Some sugar, nigga? I'm like, I know, nigga. But the only reason I said that is because when he opened the door and I seen the nigga, he was an old ass man, and I felt bad. I ain't even gonna lie. Because I knew how we was gonna do him, So I felt bad. That's why I said it. But anyway, the homie's like, whatever. And I'm like, well, nigga, the only way we gonna get this done is if one of you niggas knock on the door or kick in the door. Or we're gonna have to kick in the door. And that's another thing. Nigga, I'm always the one at the forefront. I'm always the one with the licks. Nigga, I always come up with the fucking licks. Nigga, there's been a very few times that niggas have came with me at licks, but I'm always the one with the licks. 97% of the licks I've hit was my ideas, my plans. That's why I always took the majority of the bread. Every time. But anyway, we decided to kick in the door. But before we can even get to that, these niggas swing the door open and don't say a word and start clacking. Do. And like I said, the driveway hella wide and hella big, and we're just running. We're all spread out on this fucking driveway. And this nigga is clacking. Do. And we get to the end of the fence. I look back and I just see him just clacking. Oh, they just standing there, and like that little old school police stance, legs wide, on 2 hands on the strap. He just clacking. Yeah, shit was crazy. But yeah, that's it. Nigga, them niggas from NO, they clown me about that shit all the time. When I go back to Texas, every time I talk to them niggas, they still clown me about that shit. Like some sugar, nigga? What the fuck was you thinking, nigga? I was like, yeah, I know. Nigga, shout out to that old man, though. Straight up. Stop the violence. It's just a story. It happened.